soup, mother.
I can't believe people actually like this stuff, but since they do, let's make a few more. Certainly some stuff we can make fun of around here. Now, after the whole Rite Aid chunky soup fiasco thingy, I thought, you know what, let's just stick to real cheap stuff stores from now on instead of pseudo cheap stuff stores. There's certainly plenty of stuff I could dig up in a dollar store or Job Lot or Building 19 somewhere that would make for some pretty interesting YouTube videos. So I decided to head right on back to the friendly neighborhood Dollar Tree to do some more digging around. Now, I mentioned after the whole American Poundland Instant Cupcake thing, something that I uploaded a while back and stuff that everybody should watch. Actually, no, all the 2 people who watch these videos have probably already seen it by now, so I even bring that up. Anyways, when I did the whole American version of the Poundland Instant Cupcake thing earlier, I mentioned, what's next? Hunger Breaks USA? Now, there is no Hunger Break USA per se as of yet. But there is very similar stuff that's sold in little microwaveable cups. Actually, fake soup seems to be a popular thing in the grocery section of these dollar store things, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take a look at Back to Nature Macaroni and Cheese Microwaveable Dinner. And it's not made by any company like Hunger Breaks, but as you can see, there are some similarities. Goofball little thingy that you just heat up and eat, etc. And it's, apparently all natural. And so if there's anything all natural about microwave macaroni and cheese, it's ready in 3.5 minutes. Yeah, folks, after a day spent hugging trees, petting deer, and kissing rabbits, this is exactly what your nature lover should come home to. A little crappy $1 fake bowl thingy of something you feed your kids when you don't feel like cooking anything. And they do kind of hint that this is kind of kiddie food here. Look at this. Keep kids safe. Caution, cup and contents will be very hot because, microwaves freeze stuff. Anyways, I gotta stop wearing out these terrible jokes, man. Well, let's take a look at this stupid thing. Back to Nature. No artificial preservatives or flavors. Ooh. Oh, natural. Macaroni and cheese, processed all the heck. Whatever. How much of a salt bomb is it? Nutrition facts. Oh, cool. For once, the serving size is actually the thing that it's sold in. Very rare to see that in America these days. Total fat, blah, 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 blah. Sodium, 540 milligrams, 23%. So just get 4 of these little cup thingamabobs, and what do you know? You got your salt for the day. It's like we're a bunch of cows with freaking salt licks. Ready in 3.5 minutes. Cooking instructions. Remove lid. Yeah, I suppose that would work. And cheese sauce mix. Oh, great. Here we go with the powdered cheese crap. Well, this is basically a smaller version of Easy Mac, but whatever. Oh, wait. No, it's all natural. Can't forget that. All natural macaroni and cheese. Lovely. Remove lid and cheese sauce. To set aside, note, you will see loose white powder in the pasta. This is necessary for proper cooking. Oh, great. Oh, don't worry. I shouldn't worry about little, suspicious white powder in my food here. Well, it does seem to be pretty sealed. I'm sure the CTPAT regulations would have done something about it. Whatever. If I drop dead after this video, you'll know what happened. Add water to the fill line. Stir. That seems kind of common sensey. Microwave uncovered on high until pasta is tender. Do not drain. Excess liquid is necessary to make cheese sauce. Because, powder is not going to dissolve in air and wet, soggy noodles. Stir it in, etc., etc., etc. Do not leave microwave unattended, and do not reuse the cup. You're selling this to folks who'd want to, preserve the environment and stuff, and you're telling them not to reuse it. Well, yeah, that's right, folks. Throw away your little disposable cup thingies after having your all-natural macaroni and cheese. Let's take a look at this stuff before we chuck it in the microwave and then try to forget about our problems in life. Yay! What's so all-natural about this? I mean, there's the packet thingy. Natural white cheddar. Ooh, yeah, is that where the white powder comes from? Yes, it's not even like the brown whole grain noodles or anything. Microwave time. Let's get this over with. directions weren't lying about this stuff being really, really hot, and I must confess, folks, I may have screwed this up. Some folks are like, dude, Jay, how in the world could you possibly screw up Easy Mac, especially when you went to college? Well, apparently I've gotten too used to eating various types of ramen noodles over the past several weeks, and I was still stuck in ramen noodle mode, so I dumped the packet in before microwaving instead of after. Oh, I'm getting too used to certain types of cheap food, then forgetting how to properly prepare others. What do we got here? And it's the white cheddar macaroni and cheese, too, not that orange stuff that... Maybe that's where the all-natural stuff comes from. Anyways, this stuff was way too hot to even... way too hot when it came out of the microwave, so I tossed it in the freezer for a bit. So now, some of the cheese sauce, as it were, is actually starting to congeal a little. Right. What does it taste like? Well, they might want to put cheese in parentheses or quotes or something like that. There is a taste of somewhat of cheese in there, but it's that white cheddar stuff, not the assault your tongue orange macaroni and cheese and stuff like that. So if you don't mind that, this would actually work out quite well. Let's have a little more, just for the heck of it. Plus, this is technically my supper, along with the other thing I'm going to make in this video. Yep. It's passable. But what do you expect for $1? So, are there any issues with this? It does taste somewhat like macaroni and cheese. Not bad for $1, right? Wrong. If you like the whole nature thing, you'll like these. Otherwise, no, skip them, because this costs $1. Meanwhile, the exact same dollar store actually has real boxes of real macaroni and cheese, like the orange kind that you have to actually make the real way. That also costs $1. So you can technically, if you're looking for really cheap macaroni and cheese, you can technically get more for the same dollar by getting the stuff that doesn't come in these pre-made cup thingies. Though I don't know if you can make that stuff in the microwave or not. Although I would recommend these kinds of things if you decide to go on one of those portion diets where you actually eat food in the proper portions and see what that's like for the first time in however many years it's been since the last time you ate food in its proper portions, a common problem here in America, this would probably work out quite well because it gives you an idea, hey, this is what a serving of pasta is supposed to look like. How quickly we forget these little things. Anyways, next item. Well, I finished up the macaroni and cheese thing off camera, and I'd say that my predictions on it were right on the money. It is passable in terms of macaroni and cheese for $1. And actually, it is a tad more filling than I thought it would be for that little tiny cup. So, if folks want to know what it's like to eat food in proper portions again, like I said, those things would be nice. But now, let's move on to something that is loaded with bad jokes, as well as equally bad nutrition, from a brand more folks might recognize, the Nissin Super Meal. Oh, if I had a nickel for every time I've seen super used like that in some kind of joke. It's from the friendly folks at the Nissin Noodle Company that basically have a bazillion different variations of ramen noodles. So college kids rejoice. You can eat like kings on your shoestring budgets, whatever. Anyways, this thing is an absolute salt bomb. I've already looked at the nutrition facts. Ooh, look for a finishing touch inside. That's that oil crap you use to bring out the flavor in already nutritionally vacuous noodles. Serving size, half container. Servings per container, 2. Just like the soup bowl things I tried a while back. But, sodium, ooh brother, 62%. This sucker maxes you out on salt for the day. By itself. And I can imagine college kids eating like 2 of these things if they're really hungry. Anyways, before I go reach for my blood pressure pills, let me go take a look at what we got here. 430, microwaveable. No, really? I want to stick this big paper cup thingy on my stove or in my oven. Idiot instructions. Gotta love them. Beef flavor. Yeah, probably some kind of MSG powder stuff, whatever. Love how they put a picture of a cow on it. What the heck does that mean? Sabor à carne de res. Is that French or something? Yeah. If that's supposed to mean savor this stuff or something like that, it's ramen noodles. Date on the bottom, etc., etc., etc. Ingredients, noodles and salt and stuff like that. Add water, duh. This dehydrated crap. And another lid that you, of course, can't get off. It's tool time! Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why even plastic forks have these big long things on the end. Ah, finally, busted through it. Now we can get the lid off. Oh, now it comes off the normal way, after I have to stab the thing with the wrong end of a plastic fork. And I knocked the tripod again. Yeah, sure. Nissin. Dehydrated vegetables. Finishing touch flavor enhancer. Probably some kind of oil. And, hey, what do you know? Ramen noodles. I should be past the point of living off of ramen noodles. I've been out of college for years. Whatever. Let's toss this stuff in the microwave. Vegetables. That's probably some powder, right? Whatever. Well, it's done now, if you can believe it or not, although I'm sure you can tell by the bit of ramen powder that dried to the side of the cup. Oh, brother. And of course, it's hard to see because this camera is way too low, so I think I'm going to have to lift the camera up for this, or I can just tip the bowl forward oh so slightly to show you it's ramen. I don't want to destroy another camera, so I'm keeping the camera at a safe distance. Hey, and what do you know? Oh, don't go underwater now, buddy. Even little bits of beef in it. What does that taste like? Oh man. Oh, it's like the gristle from a barbecue. You ever, the stuff you usually toss aside when you cook barbecued steaks or something? Ah, that's what passes as beef, huh? Then again, it has been dehydrated at room temperature, so kind of to revive it and stuff. Let's see what this tastes like. I should probably note that after 4.5 minutes in the microwave, this wasn't even hot, it was only lukewarm. I don't know if it's because maybe my microwave's a wuss, or maybe it's just given up on life. I know that salt bomb meals like this could count as suicide by food if you ate them for years on end, but let's quit putting off having to actually taste this stuff. We already know the beef is kind of bleh. Let's try the rest of it. I'm not going to spill the soup on the camera. Ah, the noodles are sticking together. They didn't even separate properly, even though they've been boiling in hot water. Oh my. You've got to be kidding me. One more bite. All that sodium, all that salt, all that MSG, all those packets of stuff, including the flavor enhancer, and all for what? The blandest ramen noodle anything that I've ever eaten. The stuff that you buy in like bricks and add the salt stuff to it has more flavor to it than this thing does. Yeah. What do you expect for $1, folks? Although if the American correctional facilities of this great country ever want to slash their budgets and feed their prisoners stuff that makes them feel like they're in prison, I can't recommend this highly enough. Wow. It's a sad day when I have to say that all natural macaroni and cheese is better than something like this from a dollar store. Anyways, I'm going to find some way to eat the rest of this because I'm not going to let my bloody dollar go to waste! Oh great, now I'm adopting euphemisms from across the pond. Oh, now I'm just saying the word euphemism.
You stupid mother... son of a... I worked hard for that $1. I busted my ass for that $1. And this is how you repay me, you little...
Okay, I've collected my thoughts, and I hope I can end this video in a calm, civil manner. I'm going to find some way to eat the rest of this dreck. And then I'll just buy something else with my dollars at the dollar store from this point forward. So till next time, folks, bon appetit. Hope you have better food to eat than this. This is MultimediaJay. hoping that one of these days I'll be able to look back on this and laugh. Till next time, this is MultimediaJay signing off. Thanks for stopping by.